not be the same. Few people laughed, few people cried, most people were silent.
Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Hamburgerstein. We are starting another day in a Wasteland Reborn. So, I did some stuff off screen, just a little like housekeeping things. So I went down to Starlight Drive-In and I picked up all the gear that we left there in a previous episode. And I've also did a bit of building around Sanctuary. Yeah, and we got that quest from Preston last to go take over, I believe it was Sunshine Tidings Co-op. So I'm thinking we're going to make our way over there. I also did a few upgrades to our weapons. In the episode when we went to Lexington, we found this weapon called an assault carbine, which also uses 5mm ammo like the homemade or handmade self-loading rifle. I want to give that a try. Looks slightly more modern, pretty cool. And I think I mentioned it before, but I think it's supposed to be like the assault carbine that you can find in Fallout New Vegas. I got it upgraded a little bit. I put an advanced receiver on it and a few other gubbins. Hopefully we can take that out for a spin today. And otherwise, I think the only thing else I did was I changed our armor to some Enclave uniform that we found at that crash vertibird when we first left the vault. So that way it doesn't have any clipping. I know we lose out on some strength and an agility special. I think it'll be alright. I like how it doesn't clip, so that's why I mostly took it. But yeah, let's make our way over to Sunshine. Ooh. Alright, got some bugs. Sweet. Those little gubbins here, schmiggerette carton, and a schmigar. Need a little tato to get our hopes up. Let's see here. Alright, we gotta follow this road. But if we are heading over this way, I know there's a place over here called Walden Pond. We can stop by there, and I think there's a little raider camp set up so we can take them out on the way over. Get some loot, stuff like that. Freaking foggy, as per usual. If you live in the Boston area or anything like that, is it always this freaking foggy? Let me know. Codsworth, leave the red horn alone. It ain't hurting nobody. Do 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 do. Guys, stop putzing around up there. Come on. There we go. There's the pond. There's Walden's little shack. Oh, we unlocked the bus stop for Walden Pond. I don't know how often I'll actually need to travel over here, but nice to have nonetheless. Okay. Oh, mutant file. River rat. We'll read that in a second. I don't know if I need that gun, but I picked it up. Alright, Bestiary 28, river rats. Muskrats have always been some of my favorite animals. I mean, they're literally just big, sniffly fuzzballs. And the Commonwealth's river rats are just more to love. Just take one look at them. They're adorable. At least until you remember that the radiation has made them virtually indestructible. Entry 28. River rats. Full breakdown. When the bombs dropped, muskrats won the lottery. Radiation transformed these small waterfront rodents into bloated, bulbous mutants with thick skin and thicker skulls. River rats shuffle along the shorelines of freshwater lakes, ponds, and, of course, rivers. River rats are fairly docile critters, despite their imposing size and usually only attack when provoked. A pack of angry river rats can be a serious force to be reckoned with, and most may wish to simply let these plump mud mice be. These robust rodents are primarily pescivores, preferring fish, mollusks, and crustaceans, but may also feed on any insects that cross their path. Since this diet includes creatures like boombugs, bloatflies, and mirelurks, healthy river rat populations are seen as a great safeguard for post-apocalyptic ecosystems against mirelurk and mutant bug infestations. Oh, shit, little river rats are just little cutie patooties. Well, maybe we should leave them alone, but unfortunately, they're made of experience. We will have to wait and see.
Nice spot for a party, you know? Some booze, a big fire, friends.
Yeah, bonfire down by the lake. A little cliche, but you know, probably some good fun stuff. There's a monkey. Target down. Monkey eliminated. Got a bomb. There's one bomb. Yeah, I bet there's another. Ooh, Vault 4 Agility Bobblehead. He who laughs fast, laughs loudest. Your agility has been permanently increased by 1. Hell yeah, let's see what that puts our agility up to. 9. That's going to give us plenty action points to use in VATS and the like. Alright, dirty tan suit. Don't need that. Another bomb. Gut shrooms, my favorite. Doisty. Note to Tweez. Tweez, if you're reading this, then you're an idiot. This is the last time I tell you we're locking this door. Use the entrance in the sewer pipe. Next time you forget, I'm locking your ass out permanently. Walter. Walter. Got used to sewer pipe, Walter.
I always get so excited when I find duct tape, you know? Or Wonder Glue. If you don't use it, you can always trade it. Everybody needs adhesive.
Yeah, everybody's me. Okay, if I had to guess, sewer pipe would probably be down here, and there we go. Hopefully it's not foggy inside. Nice and slow, everybody.
How atrocious!
Shh.
So this guy made sure he had everything he needed before starting his camping trip in that little shack up top. Double-checked his list, everything. And that's why they call it being the road.
Ah, and this guy invented
Transdentalism, moron. You sound like an idiot.
How the hell you know all this?
I read a book that one time, when we ran out of grog bags.
I wish I could read.
You know, your average trader actually being able to read is a pretty big accomplishment, you know, especially 200 years after a nuclear apocalypse. Shame, really. Coast clear. I too tall. Hit my head on that rock. Get some gubbins and we'll clear the rest of this place out. Ooh, Tales of Junktown Jerky Vendor number 7. Nice. Now, I'm trying to decide if I want to put points into gunsmithery and science skills where we can actually craft our own ammo. So like Handmade Havoc here, this will allow us to craft our own like ballistic ammunition, and there's a science equivalent that allows us to craft energy cells. And I'm still trying to decide if it's worth it to do that, or if we should maybe, if we focus really heavily into like barter and stuff, we can probably just buy ammo and stuff. Now, let me know what you think. If you think we should try and craft it ourselves, or just go about by buying it. Shh, go to sleep. Area clear. Raider boomstick. Yeah, I think we've seen this a couple times, but I don't think I've actually picked it up and showed it off at all. It's kind of that barrel sits very far forward. Huh. So I'm guessing the tube is hidden in the grip where the shells are stored. That's interesting, I guess. It seems like you're losing out on a lot of barrel there. But I'm guessing if it's just made from like whatever's left over, yeah, shotgun's a gun's a gun. As long as it spits lead, who cares? Big Jim. Significantly higher limb damage, slower attack speed, and increased weight. Well, okay, Big Jim. Don't particularly have a use for you, but collecting is my hobby. I'll grab all these gubbins and then loot this guy. Oh, he had an assault carbine. Give that to a settler. But then we'll head over to Sunshine. So I was thinking for when it comes to settlement building, I'm thinking about doing it mostly off screen. I don't want to waste too much time doing that, but I was wondering if you guys would be interested in me actually doing the settlement building, but as a separate video. Maybe walk through my ideas for any particular settlement, setting it up. But no, just let me know what you think in the comments down below. But otherwise, let's get the hell out of here. Otherwise, I think for settlements, for the most part, I'll just get them set up with bare bones and leave them like that for the time being. She used a chemistry bench, and I think we leveled up her affinity.
Hey, I'm all ears.
So, can we chat?
I'd like that.
How you doing?
This is working for me. I like traveling with you.
Thank you.
Turns out you're the best kind of partner. I'm still alive. I've got no new scars, and you never whine. It's perfect. And fun. I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Happy to do it.
It's meant a lot to me. I've done some shifting around, so I can carry more stuff for you. Probably 25 pounds or so. And I'm going to increase your discount.
Ooh.
Seems like the right thing to do. I probably shouldn't price gouge a friend.
I mean, it's appreciated. Anything else on your mind?
You know, I can carry more of your stuff if you want. I've been feeling so strong lately.
No. Any thoughts?
When we were kids, my sister and I played this game. We'd run to the top of the tower in Bunker Hill and then ride all the way back down in a box. Winner didn't puke.
Okay, that's all. To be fair, kids in the apocalypse probably didn't have TV or video games to keep them occupied, so you had to make do with what you got, being the cardboard box and going down a huge flight of stairs. Alright, here we go. I think this Yeah, this looks like Sunshine Tidings. I was also thinking though, just doing a little bit of yapping real quick, but I was also thinking for our build I might again shift over towards focusing more towards using laser weapons just to be more in line with the actual general build. Because I would like to show off some stuff from the mod, but I'd also like to stick to the build a little bit. And also maybe changing our character's outfit to more reflect that. No, let me know down in the comments below what you think. If you'd like me to do more of like a general all-around checking stuff out, or try and focus more on the actual the build. But yeah, let's clear out this settlement.
Snotty work, but wouldn't want to leave the good stuff.
Aye aye, Chudsworth, you little chud butt. Hmm?
They didn't stand a chance against us.
No, they did not. Oh, okay. Try and turn on my light, but we leveled up. All right, let's level up. Now that we got all of our like crafting skills up and we got our lock picking and influence up a little bit, I was actually thinking of finally increasing handguns a good bit so we can actually start using like a few more pistols. I guess the idea was that my main focus was going to have one primary, so one rifle or something like that, and then use a handgun as a secondary. Having 3 weapons is useful like versatility wise, but like a lot of the rifles can weigh like 10, 15 or 20 pounds, and I'm thinking I might like it to have that cleared out just for more loot and stuff like that. So I think I might start upgrading handguns here quite a bit more, but I'll put these last 2 points into let's go with barter, start getting that up a little bit. Having better prices would be nice in case we do end up wanting to buy some ammo. But so I think I'll put these perks I've been saving into pistols, pistol proficiency, and then target practice. I guess I should explain. The perk I took increased damage and VATS accuracy. This one just includes our hip fire accuracy and VATS cost. And then hollow shots here will increase how much damage we do with sneak attacks, but also gives us a chance to inflict minor bleed with our pistol attacks. So when we actually start using the laser pistol, which I have also upgraded this, but when we start using this more, do a bit more damage and it'll be a lot more accurate. Yeah, I just had to want a little bit of challenge by having to, you know, actually follow my playthrough ideas.
Build and make things again? I'd kill for a brand new pair of shoes.
Yeah, well, we can do that, Heather. I'm yapping. Never mind. Let's clear out this house. Oh, that was a legendary one. Alrighty. Battle armor helmet. Plus 25 rad resistance. Oh, nice. Take that, maybe break it down. Okay, Wasteland Survival Guide number 9. Permanently collect extra meat from animal kills. Nice. Ooh, unique. Oh, not unique. Antique .44 or 44 caliber pistol. Alright, well, it said we cleared out the settlement, but let's check the other buildings real quick. Again, I think I'll just scrap a few things, get this set up for maybe just a few settlers, and then we'll head back to Preston real quick. Ooh, wretched tick. Oh, Jesus. Use a stim pack for that. Let's go claim the workshop. Alright, let's claim this. Do a little bit of scrapping. Oh, a terminal and a note. Get out of here. Guys, I've had enough. I can't take another second of it. If we don't get out of here soon, then Mr. Abominable is going to kill us all. I know none of you believe me, but those howls we hear at night aren't just wild dogs. I'm leaving. I don't care if any of you follow me. Well, I wonder if there's some kind of critter in the immediate area then. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Heather, I summon thee.
On it. Almost there.
Sweet. No, that's my log. Alan, we finally sprung a slave from the squares for our Freedom Farm Co-op. Mr. Handy from the Nottaville suburbs. The tin can wigged out trying to go back to his slave owners. Almost glued the fuzz onto us. So Johnny noodled it out and zoinked his motivation protocols to just be. Now we call him Professor Feelgood. Good feels. Just digging the world as it be. Oh, nothing to nobody. Careful with his other protocols. These cans knuckle creeps if they go ape. Jack. Huh. So they stole Mr. Handy from a suburb and joinked up his programming to get him here. Choose protocols. Just be protocols. I don't want to do nothing else. He's been probably chilling here for the last 200 years, so just leave him be. Yeah, far out. Oh, you know, we can probably call in our bus. Clear a spot out for it and call it in. Let's do right over here. This looks pretty good. Let's call it in. Alrighty, we shippy. So let's see if any settlers already showed up. They haven't. So I think the main idea is I'm just going to do these settlement quests real quick for Garvey until we get the quest to unlock the castle, and then we're going to head down towards Cambridge area, so near MIT and the police station. Maybe I think there's some people we can meet up there with, do a few quests for, but then from there, head down to Diamond City, do that, then we can head over to the castle. But yeah, let's head back to Sanctuary for now. Seems like no settlers showed up, so we don't have to worry about them being angry. Sanctuary we go, to Sanctuary we go, hi-ho, there, to Sanctuary we go. And you might have noticed, since some of my previous videos, I changed them to episodic format instead of a daily. Just gonna do episodes because I very quickly am having a hard time keeping track of what days it is, especially if we're gonna be traveling around more in the Commonwealth. So I think I'm just gonna stick it to an episode type system. Get some cran grape juice. Watered down, of course, because I don't want the beaties. It's not even actually cran grape juice. It's just like a mix that's sugar-free, but it tastes like cran grape juice. Oh, also, since we are officially the General of the Minutemen, when that happens, we get access to these specialty guard posts here, but since I've already placed one down, I can't place it again. You can place one of these at each of your settlements. It produces 20 defense, and it actually spawns in a few Minutemen to help defend your settlement. You can use these at each of your settlements. From a previous playthrough I know as we progress we'll unlock more specialty kind of guard posts like this as we go. So that's really useful because now when we take over settlements, we can just place one of these down instead of having to build turrets. But alright, let's see if we can find Garvey. Hey Garvey.
Yeah? Is there something you need?
How you doing?
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor after all the help you gave.
Mm-hmm.
Got scouts have found a
Here we
promising
go.
spot.
Outpost Zimonja. Okay, yeah. You already heard all that. I want us to take Outpost Zimonja. That's the place over by 10 Pines, so yeah, I don't know if it'll actually be worth setting up.
Hey, Mama Murphy, I've got something for you. Thank you.
Were you talking to Mama? What'd you give her? Probably some drugs. She's always asking for drugs. We'll just head over there, I guess. Complete that real quick. Kind of do the same, set up the station, but quickly disconnect it so no settlers show up. But do that, and we'll come back, talk to Garvey. Then we will head down towards Diamond City way, I think. Sorry if I seem a little tired recording this. This is my second time recording through this. The first time wasn't great. So I just deleted it. I'm surprised we got frickin' Outpost Zimonja again. This place is in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. It's so useless. I don't think I put down one of those Minutemen campfires yet here. Put that down real quick and then we can continue on over and beat up those raiders. Yeah, there's raiders at Outpost Zimonja. Sorry for spoiling it. Oh lordy. Oh, here's some ghouls. Get it, Cods. Ooh, legendary gangrenous one. Yeah, center mass. Ooh, staggered it. Finish it off. Power Fist Hunter. You know what's messed up? This is the exact same legendary when I killed it. I wonder if this is like a static spawn or something like that. This is the exact same legendary I got when I came through here last. What the hell? Ooh, Gunner's Notes. Here he has. Ooh, I will be taking all of your stuff.
Every single ghoul goes feral. It's just a matter of time.
Spooky. We're running. Oh, Raider, Molotov cocktail, burst pistol. Well, if its name's anything to go by, but it's burst fire. Well, I'll be damned. Alright, let's keep going. Now, if some of you may have played the vanilla version, there's a raider boss over here and he usually has some kind of explosive weapon. More often than not, it's a fat man. So let's see if we can find him and take him down first. There he is. Looks like his leg's unarmored. Oh shit. Oh, he's got something over the shoulder. Huh? Doesn't look like a fat man though, so maybe some kind of machine gun? Oh no. Son of a bitch. Let's just shoot him in the leg. No, we got a crit. Let's hit him right in the head. Boomer. See you later, boomer. Okay, where's that guy at down there? Fight his walls, gods. Chudsworth. Heather, don't worry, I'll simp for you.
I'm beat to shit.
No shit.
Dog meat, stay out of the line of fire.
That's how
Got him. His rockets are kind of heavy, but they're worth 88 caps apiece. Or at least their value to weight ratio is. Alright, I'm gonna loot everything and then build up the tower real quick, and then we're just gonna head right back to Preston. I don't think there's anything crazy exciting going on around here. Except for maybe the shoulder-mounted M2. Weighs 50 pounds. I guess that sounds about right. It doesn't shoot super fast, but that's pretty cool. Dougie. You know what to do, bud. Oh no, you can't carry it. Heather, you.
Hey, partner. What's up?
Heather, come here. Trade.
I wouldn't say no to some noodles.
Ooh, Astoundingly Awesome Tales number 3. Nice. I think the workshops all start off with enough resources for you to actually build the stuff you need. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Shoot, there's 3 people at Sunshine Tidings. Oh. Alright, let's get back up to 10 Pines and maybe we can head over there real quick, get them set up with stuff. Because, yeah, they're gonna be real angry otherwise. Really angry. Oh, you're gonna be so pissed. See, I don't really want to set up Outpost Zimonja quite so much. It's kind of it's super close to 10 Pines here. So I don't really see a huge point. Oh well. Let's see, did anybody show up? No, I want to Outpost Zimonja. At least not yet. They'll probably end up spawning there. Okay, let's see. Yep, there's 3 there. God damn it. Head back over there. Let's get them set up with the bare essentials. Why'd you guys decide to show up after I'd already left? Okay, so let's see here. Let's clear out a space. We can call our bus in. You put it right here. Bus. Yeah, screw it. We'll just put a bus at all of our settlements. Make the list a little long when we actually want to fast travel using it, but... Nice. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You're all good. Then we can head over to Sunshine Tidings, get them all set up too. Navigation system, select destination, Sunshine Tidings, start navigation.
Accepted.
Go.
Beginning transit.
I'm guessing as soon as you start up the thing, it like immediately, at least a minimum of 3 people show up at the settlement. Oh, it's raining. Alright, I'll get them set up and then we're getting the hell out of here. Okay, we got them all set up. Take us back to Sanctuary. I think that should be enough quests to actually get us set up to start the castle quest.
Beginning transit. Transit complete.
Of course, Preston's hanging out by the Minutemen fire.
General?
Sir?
Something you need?
How are you feeling? Yeah.
We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have. And I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. A lot of the leaders were killed in that battle, and I guess nobody ever felt it was worth the risk to try to retake it. I've always wondered if losing the radio station was the beginning of all our later problems. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
You bet it.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Yeah, I think losing your central communication network and all your high command would probably be pretty detrimental to your faction as a whole. Alright, so now that we have the Minutemen taking Independence quest activated, Castle is all the way down here in the southeast. So what I'm thinking is we'll take the Survivors bus back to Lexington here, then we'll head south to Diamond City, maybe do a few quests there, and then from there we'll make our way out to the castle. So it might be an episode or 2 until we actually make it to the castle, but I'm glad that we finally have that set up, and that's also part of why I did not take Preston as a companion. Alright, let's see here. Bunch of potatoes, purified water, fertilizer. So, but that's why I keep putting these bus workbenches next to the actual bus itself, and so I can actually access the settlements inventory here and then just transfer it right to our inventory. And I'm thinking I might actually take one of these homemade laser rifles out for a spin. Laser musket's definitely more Minutemen coded, but it takes so long to crank up that I wonder if having something that's more along the lines of semi-automatic would be useful. I think that handmade laser rifle will be a pretty good start. And yeah, I'll modify this real quick and then probably send us right down to Lexington.
Very happy, sir. and I should know.
Okay, so we leveled up the handmade laser rifle here a little bit, or gave it some modifications. So I gave it an advanced receiver. It seems like you can't change the barrel or the stock, but I put a long scope on it, a focuser. This Watts prototype internal generator modification gives it 30 shots before we have to reload. Now the Poseidon energy one seems a lot better, 75 shots, but it seems a little like a little bit of a goofy amount, I guess, for my taste. So I went for the 30 shots. That seems a bit more reasonable. And I'd like to see the reload animation a little bit. That's kind of like the fun part of using guns, getting to see the reload animation. And I put some blue tape on the stock. So we'll be using this laser pistol, the homemade laser rifle as our sniper rifle, and then the assault carbine as kind of like our medium range weapon. And it does about almost 70 damage a shot, so it's no slouch, that's for sure. Alright, so let's head down to Lexington.
Perimeter accepted. Beginning transit. Transit complete.
But I forgot, we actually have enough supplies now that we can actually make that canine harness for dog meat. We want Minutemen patches. Give him some pouches, and this actually will give him like 80 extra pounds of carry weight, so that's awesome. But police blue, kind of a good color for dog meat, and then pouches will be black. Yeah, how about we go outside? We're a little crowded in here. Okay, where's dogger meat? The doggiest meat. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Alright, here we go. Finally on our way. On the road again. Some ghouls. Of course, it's foggy as shit, so I can't see anything. Listen to that radio station.
Automated message repeating. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization ARCs, Fray, 95. Our unit has sustained casualties and will run low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station.
Yeah, that's just okay, we get some ghouls. Ooh, grease gun. Plus 50 damage resistance while aiming, stackable with other instances of the same effect. Oh, maybe we can actually swap out this to be kind of like our medium to short range weapon going forward. Now. 60-minute man. Was there another? I saw another settler go. Oh, yeah, right there. Hey, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Alright, so we get that message from the Brotherhood. Go help them out. What's up, Tara? You wondering why Dad's talking to himself in the dark room again? Don't worry. He's not crazy. Oh, are you gonna go in the closet and scream? You like to do that. We should have gotten the quest then. Yeah, right there, fire support. Move marker. Follow that one. There we go. I think I see some ghouls already. Ooh, there we go. Backflip. Okay, got another one. I love this thing already. Yeah, there's one. Let's actually use the hold our breath there. Oh, things are getting a little wiggly. Of course it's starting to rain again. Alright. I don't feel like dealing with the rain, but... whoa, the things are like crystal clear. We'll be right back. Still recording the game. I had to restart the game. It was raining and I didn't feel like editing out the rain again. There was so much work. Oh, no. Well, yeah, it's still very gem-like. Very, very, very clear. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, looks like it'll be fine. Let's keep going. Did he have a wood chipper? Why do all these freaking ghouls have wood chippers? Must have been like right before the apocalypse really kicked off. There was like a sale at a store for wood chippers and everybody had to have a wood chipper. It's new hot fashion, having a wood chipper with you wherever you go. All right, let's see here. Well, grab a few things, so we should probably keep moving. Oof, he's stuck in there. Idiot. Let's get down there. Oh. Oof.
Check your fire.
I don't think so.
Looks like they're actually doing a pretty good job of holding down the fort. Get over here. Oh, here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, gods. Gods. Yeah, knock it off. What are you buzz on the dog for? I'll talk to you in a minute. I want to loot this stuff. Because for some freaking reason, a ghoul had another wood chipper. Fucking Chudsworth fucking attacking my dog. That one had bricks.
Can I be of service?
Yeah, you can. But you hold on my junk, and you take these bricks too, because I think concrete weighs more than being stored inside matter compressing brick. He had a Gauss rifle that uses microfusion cell. Okay, it weighs almost 30 pounds, but it does 165 damage per shot. Okay, let's take a look at that. Is it under energy weapons? It is. Huh. Looks like it can do about 5 shots before it has to reload. Take a test shot with it. Okay. Oh, I like this gun. Oh, well, good thing we just spent a bunch of resources upgrading the handmade laser rifle. Well, let's pick up some ammo. Let's talk to Danse. Hi, Danse.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Heard your radio transmission and wanted to help out.
Really? In that case, let me ask you a few questions. Are you from a local settlement?
Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there for us to collect. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
I'll continue to help, but I think you owe me an explanation first.
Agreed. The more we know, the better we may assist.
Very well. I'm Paladin Danse, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Yeah, we'll give him a little hand. Oh my God, where's dog meat?
Take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth.
Hi, Tara. Don't bite the microphone.
All right, big guy.
That's not
Let's
for
go.
eating. Okay, let's get inside. You being goofy? Why you being goofy? You got fucking noodles for brains? Yeah, let's loot this place real quick, and then we can talk to Danse. Hey, why are you biting everything? What do you get out of it, huh? Does it get you off or something? I love you, but Jesus Christ. Ooh, survival gear safe. Bunch of different types of head wraps. Let's check those out. Big boss.
Shoot ya.
What? I wonder if you compare them with hats. Heather.
Hey, partner. Fan-fucking-tastic. We're gonna spend some time with the Brotherhood.
Oh, okay.
Show me what you've got.
Show me what you've got. Okay, you can't wear it along with the hat. I wonder if I should wear a hat. That'd be pretty cool. If I stop wearing armor like this, though, I'm thinking might do a little bit of time with the railroad so we can get the ballistic weave. Do that, and then we can wear any outfit we want while still being protected. I did actually take some time today though, and kind of recorded a short review of Lore Out, which is supposed to be like the next variation on this mod by the Kimura. It's working with Biggie Boss, who did Lore Rim. I tried to record a thing for it, but I realized I absolutely hate doing like scripted stuff. Like I can only riff. That's I can only do stuff from shooting from the hip. It feels like, but no. I mean, I checked it out. It's pretty cool. It's in alpha right now, and I mean, it seems pretty good. You can definitely tell it was built off this mod list, Wasteland Reborn. Seems like there was some new quest mods added, and maybe a few other changes, but overall, it seems pretty good. I think I'm gonna wait a little while until it comes out alpha, which might be a little bit. It's a whole brand new list, so it'll probably take a little while before they finish it up. All right, let's see here. There's a 12.7mm 9mm pistol. That is a 50 caliber handgun. This is 12.7 from, you can see it in Vegas though, New Vegas. I know I only reference like Fallout 3 and New Vegas as the quote unquote old ones. Well, those are the only ones that I've played. So that might be present in like 1 or 2, but I know it from New Vegas. Let's see, what's that? Baby Browning pistol. Tiny. It has the same legendary effect as the Deliver. Alright, well, so let's take a look at those real quick. 12.7. Oof. Okay, Baby Browning. Oh, yeah, it is tiny. Oh, I don't have any ammo. I think it uses, is it 32 or 38? 38. It's tiny. Terminal locked. Heather.
What's going on?
No, I don't know. Get away from me. Heather, get that. Yeah, I'm not stupid. You're stupid. Oh, we leveled up. Put some points into handguns. Get that leveled up pretty quick. I think 2 more level ups. We'll have that maxed out. And let's see here. We'll take target practice 2. There we go. Jesus. Cambridge Police Evidence Terminal. Holbrook sedition logs. Sounds like he's just trying to unionize and know his workers right, and he's getting arrested for sedition. Adams Public Intoxication log. 1 set of abandoned clothes at the scene, and 2 bottles of platinum inebriator beverages. Transferred to trash. Winter holotapes. Okay, so these are just the locations of some holotapes for God, he's like he's like involved in the main quest. It's Valentine. Oh my God, it's for his personal quest. The location for the holotapes. Nelson Reckless Detriment log. 2 spools of 200 gauge copper cable. Is that what it is? Or is it 200 foot copper cable? 3 Fission Pal home nuclear reactors. And 1 bag containing remains of TJ home stereo system. Oh, is he making like a bomb? What's up, Tara? You cooing? There you go. Jump up there. Okay, well, I guess that was kind of interesting. You guys said I could take whatever I want, so Scribe Halen's personal log. Oh, we also got the other holotape, the Operation Operation Winter or something like that. Not right there. Operation Winter's End. Let's play that one first.
Hello, team. Captain Whitmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in a 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
Okay, so it just sounds like it's a little announcement about their operation. Let's check out Scribe Halen's personal log. Just grabbed her diary right off her desk. Don't mind if I do.
Field Scribe Halen, personal log entry 324A. I'm starting to wonder if joining the Brotherhood of Steel was a good choice. I originally signed up seeking protection and comradeship, but I'm worried that I've traded away a bit of my humanity in the process. The Brotherhood's message of hope for the future is idealistic and noble, but their methods leave a lot to be desired. The leadership seems especially misguided. Instead of diplomacy, they wield violent confrontation to exert control. Despite all that, I've been successfully avoiding the fighting by following the career path of a field scribe. I suppose only time will tell how long I can stand the sight of spilled blood over my own moral fiber.
No heartfelt message from Halen there. Hey, Danse.
You ready to move out?
Why establish an outpost at the police station?
Given the nature of the facility, we felt it would be tactically advantageous to search it for weapons and ammunition. The radio tower on the roof was an unexpected boon, but it obviously has its shortcomings that need to be rectified. It might not be as imposing as the Citadel back in the capital wasteland, but it suits our purposes. That's all I'm willing to divulge at this point. Are you ready to proceed with the mission?
Oh, sure. Let's go.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Ooh, Gladius Personnel Terminal. Didn't see this. Recon Squad Gladius orders. Recon Squad Gladius's current orders are as follows. Proceed to the area designated as the Commonwealth to perform a standard long-range recon operation, LRRO. Report any unusual activity using standard long-range communications to Scabbard. Extraction time undetermined. Paladin Danse, DN 407P. Paladin Danse personal logs. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, personal log number 1. Guessing these are dates, so this is January 22nd, 87-1. After several months, my squad has just crossed the border and entered the Commonwealth. We have chosen to immediately search the Boston region with the intention of finding a secure building to use as our recon headquarters. Soon after, my squad is ambushed by raiders. Night Keen's power armor was destroyed and we lost some of our supplies. Fortunately, we were able to repel the attack and to continue our mission. Alright, this is going to be in February 22nd, so it looks like he does at least one every month, or at least so far. February 22nd, 87-2. We've discovered a secure building in Cambridge that appears to be a former police station. We were able to clear the building and recover a good deal of supplies and ammunition from pre-war caches inside. According to Scribe Halen, this location is structurally sound and highly defensible. I've decided to establish our headquarters here for the time being. 04-22, so April 22nd, 87-3. After Halen identified the Corvega factory in Lexington as a possible site containing viable pre-war technology, we initiated a sweep and retrieve operation. I had Dawes do a site survey and he discovered it was being held by a large force of raiders. I gave the go-ahead and we attempted a breach. As we approached, our squad was hit with gunfire. Knight Warwick was wounded, so I decided to fall back to Cambridge. During our retreat, Knight Brack stepped on a landmine. Scribe Halen attempted to treat him, but Brack succumbed to his wounds and died. Let it be noted for the record that Halen is to be commended for her efforts. So it seems like a small group of Brotherhood Knights were not able to take over the factory when we were able to do it single-handedly. Plus a bunch of lumbering tanks are probably pretty easily spotted far off. I wonder if that's how the one raiders were able to get themselves set up with a few suits of power armor there in Lexington. Alright, so this is another one in April. Seems to be the same day, if that's we're going by the date, but number 4. Okay, so it's been 2 days since our failed operation at Corvega, and I'm sad to report that Knight Warwick has died. His gunshot wounds had left him paralyzed and eternally bleeding. Scribe Halen informed me that he was suffering and had less than 5% chance of recovery. I authorized her to inject him with an overdose of painkiller and put him to rest. I'd once again like to commend Scribe Halen for her efforts in keeping Warwick alive and for following my final orders without question. 07-22-87-5. So this looks like it was made in, was that July? We sustained another casualty today at grid reference A113. This area contains the ruins of Boston International Airport and Fort Strong. The airport was almost completely abandoned, but Fort Strong turned out to be infested by super mutants. We were hoping to resupply at the armory there, but Knight Sergeant Dawes was killed. This is the second location I've had to order a retreat from since we've arrived and the third member of my team to die. I recommend a complete bombardment of this location in the future. 10-22-87-6. So this would have been probably just a few days before we actually left the vault. Number 6. Scribe Halen has been picking up unusual energy readings on her instruments. She claims that they are on an extreme high band spectrum frequency, which makes it highly unlikely to be pre-war in origin. The readings are also highly sporadic, only appearing for very short amounts of time and in very specific locations. The decay on these signals is severe. They seem to disappear off Halen's instruments after several hours. We don't have the equipment necessary to track these readings, so we're attempting to use triangulation to discover their point of origin. 10-22-87-7. We've been attempting to contact Scabbard with the energy reading Halen has collected, but the police station's high gain antenna was damaged by a super mutant rocket attack and we can't transmit the data. Halen is attempting to repair the antenna, but she isn't certain that we have the parts needed at this time. Oof, there's a bunch of reading. Gladius personnel status. Knight Sergeant Dawes. Dead. Reese, he's alive. Keen, dead. We didn't see how Knight Keen died. We know his power armor got damaged, but I think he was actually up on the guardrail out there, and I don't know if they really brought him up at all. I guess they don't seem too heartbroken about it. Alright, let's go outside. Let's check real quick. I think that's what his name was, Knight Keen. Yeah, Knight Keen. I guess they don't particularly care about him. On you, Danse.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
User.
ArcJet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that needs to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
I guess I don't have anything really to comment on about that. Well, let's keep going. I totally didn't like space out and like look at my phone for a few seconds or anything like that. No, not at all. Bird blood sausage, wild mute food juice, bestiary 42, waterfowl. Oof, doing a lot of reading. The Commonwealth is full of flightless water birds. They weren't flightless before, from what I'm told, but it's hard to take to the skies with the majority of your wings clipped by gamma radiation. Suppose that happens when you spend most of your life in or around heavily irradiated water. Entry 42. Waterfowl. Ducks. Full breakdown. Ducks haven't seen their waterside lives change much in the centuries following the Great War. Generations of heavy radiation have caused many of these wasteland waterfowl to suffer significant feather loss, resulting in the loss of their flight capabilities. Those that can still do so maintain annual migration patterns, while those that cannot are forced to remain region-locked year-round. They make ideal prey for both hunters and predatory mutants. Geese. Full breakdown. Geese are found throughout the wasteland, primarily near fresh water. Many geese, like other waterfowl, have experienced severe feather loss due to their extended exposure to highly irradiated water sources, rendering them flightless. In the wake of the Great War, the Canada goose has also experienced a particularly severe mutation. Additional heads. 2 additional heads to be exact. Geese tend to act exactly like their pre-war counterparts, needless aggression and awe. Despite their bad attitude, geese aren't any sort of a threat, or the opposite rather, in that they act as a good source of meat for any hungry predator or wastelander. Loons. Full breakdown. The common loon is iconic for the eerie, echoing song it produces. Like other waterfowl of post-war America, many loons have experienced significant feather loss and loss of flight. Ironically, their remaining plumage constitutes the primary reason why they are hunted. Even flightless loons have retained more feathers than other species of irradiated waterfowl. The haunting call of the loon can be heard throughout the Commonwealth's wetlands, matching the ominous nature of such wild, untamed wilderness. There's some people up there. Some raiders, caravan, or river rat. Oof. Oh, okay, maybe we will wait to use this once we get a scope on it. There she goes. Catch her. Where'd she go? Did she bounce around down here? Right there. Fish! Grab this 5mm round. Get up out of the water.
Fucking raiders. Always targeting traitors. They deserve everything we do to them.
Oh, hold on. I'm looting.
The team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived.
Let's talk about that, Danse.
I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing.
Fair enough. Ooh, money. Jesus. Well, sorry, Danse. We're gonna have to stop at every little spot we come across, because I'm actively trying to survive in the wasteland. Just get ahead of the curve here. And one right up there, too. Whoa! Jeez! No, okay. Took care of them. Looks like we took care of all these ones up here, too. Oh, Danse. Oh.
There it is. ArcJet Systems. There shouldn't be any exterior
This
security.
place just screams.
So we'll head into the
in
front.
here, right? But it's full of gunners.
Oh, big ass roach. Hold on, Danse. It's literally just a big ass roach. I was hoping it was legendary. Okay, sometimes stuff spawns up here, kind of like those random event stuff. So no, I guess it just decided to spawn one big ass roach. Do not need to keep picking up food. Keep the mute fruit though, because we can grow those at settlements. Raccoon. Wait here just a moment, Danse. Oh, what is that up there? It's like a fire or something. Oh, Jesus! Infernal Hellcat. It's like a giant lynx. Or like a bobcat. Jesus. Oh, this is that plane we saw crash. 10 Penny Airlines. Nick the Fence.
Right, let's sort the buyers from the spires, the needy from the greedy, and those who trust me from the ones who don't. Because if you can't see value here today, you're not up here shopping, you're up here shoplifting. You see these goods? Never seen daylight, moonlight, Israelites, fanny by the gaslight. Take a bag, come on, take a bag. I took a bag home last night, cost me a lot more than £10, I can tell you. Anyone like jewellery? Look at that one there. Handmade in Italy, hand stolen in Stepney. It's as long as my arm. I wish it were as long as something else. Don't think because these boxes are sealed up, they're empty. The only man who sells empty boxes is the Undertaker. By the look of some of you lot here today, I'd make more money with my measuring tape. Here, one price, £10.
Oh my god, he's British. Well, what exactly is going on here?
This old girl is the Mary Ellis. Now, if you're about to ask me what happened, don't bother, mate. I ain't got a Scooby. 1 minute I'm flying at 30k, next I'm pie and mash. Know what I mean?
You know you should really speak plain English.
I am speaking English, wanker. Do you speak it? I'm gonna guess you're a Yank like these other punters. I'll make sure to speak slow for you.
What are you offering exactly?
I represent the governor, Mr. Tenpenny. The gov's got everything back in Blighty, and if he ain't got it, he don't want it. Now, I'm in a sticky wicket because this master stroke of a landing was done by our pilot, who, as you can see, ain't much of a talker no more since she's brown bread. Know what I mean? Silver lining, though, this makes the situation under my employ. Which, lucky for you, me old China, means the merch is going to be coming off the back of the lorry for just a cheeky couple of quid. Okay? So, what'll it be, Squire?
Yeah, sure, let's take a look.
Treat the wife, treat somebody else's wife. It's a lot more fun if you don't get caught.
What a cheeky bugger. I'm guessing this is a mod that includes stuff from Fallout London, brings it to the Commonwealth. That's pretty cool. The Dardic pistol. Huh. Okay, British bullpup rifle. European anti-aircraft gun. Oh, yeah, this is a lot of pretty cool stuff. European breach rifle. The Queen's Gambit. Well, we could afford it. And it takes 50 okay, it does 470 damage a shot. Wow. Fire Lance shotgun. And armory's got household cavalry stuff. Her Majesty the Queen's hat. IOD Merc denim. Cool. Arthur's helmet. Oh, we could be a knight. Maybe we could do a knight playthrough. You know what? Let's that up. Arthur's helmet. You spend a little, you know, live a little. Here we can give him some American money. Here, there you go. There.
Surely you can put some of that down.
Shh, Codsworth's not right now. I'm gonna be a knight. Alright, yeah. This would be pretty cool to do with like a melee build or something like that. If nothing else, we can put that up on display and maybe come back and buy some other stuff. So yeah, I guess let me know if you want me to do like a night build or something like that. So, let's just run down back here. I think, oh, this poor guy got schmuck. Oh, here's another bestiary, mutant file, squirrels. Alright, bestiary 38, squirrels. It astonishes me that squirrels are a go-to wasteland food source. I've tried to nab a few in my day, but damn, those things are fast. Entry 38, squirrels. Full breakdown. Squirrels, also called rad squirrels by some, have retained their size in correlation to pre-war squirrels. They have suffered total hair loss, however, and now possess malformed bulbous eyes. They are as common today as they were before the war and constitute a major food source throughout the wastelands of America. The squirrels of the wasteland are also known for one primary trait in particular, their speed. Spook them and they'll be gone in the blink of an eye. I shouldn't have to tell you that roasted squirrel on a stick is a classic staple of wasteland cuisine. And if you can get your hands on one of these critters, I highly recommend it. Okay, so I've been recording for quite a while now, so Danse, stay right there. I think I'm actually going to call it here for now. Excuse me, Tara. But yeah, I think we'll pick up in the next episode going into ArcJet here. But otherwise, thank you for watching. This has been Hamburger Stein. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment.
This reminds me of my mom. Same badass attitude.
Well, as I was saying, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.